You know, if it's one thing that I'm constantly reminded of, I would say that it's our responsibility in the things that happen. What role do you play in your life? Do you allow life to just happen to you? Or do you take responsibility for the things that have happened? What do I mean by taking responsibility? Why do I feel like it's our duty to take responsibility for the things that we experience? Because, there's a lot that we allow to happen. We give our consent, we give our time, and we don't stop things from happening, even when we know that they're not right. We allow things to happen, and then a lot of times we want to blame the other person and we want to make it their fault and not our own. I was thinking about disrespect and what that really means. How does disrespect show up? First, anything that you allow, it goes back to you. And if you've experienced people disrespecting you, you've also experienced yourself disrespecting you. Mm-hmm. Everything that happens externally happens internally and with ourselves first. And a lot of us are self-actualized as opposed to being self-realized. What is self-actualization? Self-actualization it's a Western philosophy, or it's a Western way of thinking or concept that measures achievement of our potentiality, the things that we can or cannot do, may or may not do. And if you look at things that go on and things that happen in society, no matter what class you're in, the media portrays what people do, what they've done, and some people even go to an extreme of talking about what people could have done to resolve a situation or what they would have done in those same shoes. But if we become more self-realized, self-realization is it's an Eastern philosophy. It's an Eastern way of thinking because it recognizes the achievements of who you are, your personality. And your personality, it can change, but your personality is deeper than how you feel about things. It's deeper than the conversations that you have with yourself, the conversations that nobody knows about, or the views and beliefs that you have that you don't share with anybody. Your personality is the core of who you are, and there are different reasons as to why we have those responsibilities or those thoughts and achievements of ourselves, like who we are. But the more you realize who you are, like not who I am by what I do, by the money that I make, or by the place I work, or the place that I used to work, but when you realize who you are beyond words, when you realize the I am of who you are, when you realize that your name has a message, when you realize that you've came here over and over again. And I said it, yeah. This is not the first time you've lived. You've lived many times before. I don't have a number to put on it, but I have ways to know that for me personally, I know I've been here more than once. And I am a sum total and collection of those experiences and figuring out how to bridge those past experiences into my current reality. And that is part of the way and part of the reason that I am who I am today, because everything is mental before it's physical. And we have so much power that we have the choice of doing or not doing. And because we decide to do a thing, all of heaven, all of the government, the reality of your mind will come together and allow those things to be. But if we so desire not to do a thing, we are that powerful that it won't happen. So the choice is yours. And I just thought I would drop in to just leave a little bit of a thought with you. Are you self-actualized or are you self-realized? Who are you? What does that mean? And of what measure do you read who you are from? I'll link my Medium account or my Medium link in the details, and I'll also link my newsletter in the details. My newsletter is free, but there is a tier within my newsletter. If you decide to give a donation, you'll be put into my paid subscribers. And if you just want to sign up just to see what my newsletter is about, then that's fine too. And I'm also taking feedback, taking inventory. Like, what is it that you want to see from me? What do you want to hear? How can I help you? Be good or be good at it.